Hello, this is Organization with Olu. We're now on part two of impacts and effects. So stick around. I think you're going to like what I've got for you. Okay, let's get straight into the question. Please, make sure you've watched my first video where I talked about exactly what you need to do. Okay, you need to go back, do the question, and then come and look at the answer now, and then compare what you've done with what I've done. That's the whole idea. That's how you're going to score top marks, guys. Okay, you have to do the exercises. Do the exercise and come back and compare it. Okay, so let's get straight on with the first question. Is analyze one impact of the presence of Starbucks on the Artful Dodger. Look at the question, read the question carefully. Analyze one impact. One means one doesn't mean two, it means one impact. Okay, again, if you're not sure about what an impact is or what effects are, go back to the previous video as well. Okay, the part one video, you must watch that one before you do this one. Okay, so let's start straight away. One impact is the possible loss of customers for the Artful Dodger. Can you see what I've done? Straight to the question straight away. No messing around. This is because, can you see that? One impact is the possible loss of customers for the Artful Dodger. This is because I'm now explaining it. Okay, this is because Starbucks is now a major competitor. The Artful Dodger and Starbucks will be competing for the same local customers. Item B, that's my reference, it's my specific AO2 reference, referring back to the case study, indicates both coffee shops will be in the same high street in close proximity of each other. Okay? It is likely that a large multinational corporation like Starbucks will be in a strong financial position to operate a variety of pricing strategies. Can you see what I've done, guys? This was not in the case study, but I'm showing that I know how to do different functional areas. I'm bringing the area of marketing into this, okay? Such as discounts and even loss leaders. For example, spend £10 or more and get any drinks 50% off, okay? Again, you've got a new competitor coming in that chances are they very possibly can do pricing strategies, which again is going to make it a lot more difficult for the Artful Dodger to hold on to their customers. As a result, this will most certainly gain customers from the Artful Dodger, as some of their customers will probably be enticed or curious to visit another coffee house that is internationally well known for their quality products. Okay, so that's an example of what you should be doing in terms of your impact. There's different other impacts, but again, something sudden. Impacts is something sudden. You've got another competitor, Starbucks. What is the impact of that? Suddenly customers have got choices. You might end up leaving Artful Dodger and going over to the Starbucks. Okay, so that's an immediate impact, okay, of what will happen. So have a look at this and have a look at your work. Make sure you mark your AO2 and AO3. Have you referred to the case study? Have you explained your point? Have you made your point and have you explained it in detail? Have you explained your point in detail? So remember, AO2 3 marks and AO3 3 marks. So have a look at your work and mark it. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's just put myself over here. Let's get to the next one. Actually, I'll just bring it down. Okay, the next question is analyze and affect. Can you see that? Analyze and affect. Key point, guys. There's no S. It's no S here. It's not analyze possible effects with an S. Then you know you need to do more than one. This is analyze and affect. Okay. So again, you only need to do one. Analyze and affect. So you must read the question properly. Analyze an effect of an increase in interest rates on the Artful Dodger. Okay, 6 marks. An effect of the increase rate on the Artful Dodger is that they may not be able to break even. Yeah, that was in the case study. They may not be able to break even. That is an effect of what will happen. Okay. Item B, referring to the case study, indicates that Addy and Ben borrowed 80,000 and the interest rate has increased by 2%. Now, I've got to explain what happens. This will automatically increase the monthly payments for the £80,000 loan. As a result, their fixed costs will increase. This increases the total cost. Again, I'm showing the examiner that I'm really well versed with my financial everything on finances. I know my finances, so I know what break-even point is. Okay, and I know the parts of break-even that are very important: total costs and everything else. Okay. Let's continue with this. As a result, the fixed cost will increase. This increases the total costs. In order to break even, revenue has to equal the total costs. And that's your break even point. Again, I've shown the examiner. I know what I'm talking about. According to the case study, the emergence of a serious competitor, Starbucks, which is in close proximity, this is likely to lose customers as customers will have an increased choice and might prefer Starbucks. And as a result, Alpha Dodger might lose revenue. And I'm trying to now explain how they will lose revenue. I've explained that their costs are going to go up. Okay, they're going to have their total costs going up. What about the revenue? I'm explaining how the revenue might decrease as well, which makes the break-even point a lot more difficult to achieve. Okay, if revenue goes down, total cost goes up, then it's gonna be a lot more difficult. So I'm trying to explain here because my point is break even. So I'm now trying to explain to you what's going to happen to revenue and what's going to happen to cost. Okay. In addition, item B indicates that Adi and Ben are increasingly concerned about breaking even. Weighing up all the evidence, it suggests that not achieving the break-even point is a very real effect that might occur. Weighing it all up, it's very possible that they may not achieve a break-even point. Okay, going back to my previous point. Okay, so it's an example of what I've done. There's loads of effects you can do. Loads of effects you can do. This is just one example. And have a look at your work. Look at your AO2. Have you referred to the case study? Okay. Again, AO3. Have you explained your point? Okay. Point, evidence, explain. Have you done all that? Okay. So hopefully you benefited from this and you now know the difference between effects and impact. So this should be quite clear. Okay. The effect of this is that they may not make the break-even point. There's lots of different effects, and hopefully you would have hit those effects. Okay, so it doesn't have to be the same answer as I've done. It just needs to, have the same kind of structure. Okay, so hopefully this has benefited you. Please smash the like button, and I should do a lot more videos. So see you guys later. Bye.